Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a couple viewer requests. One was for the Yak-7B and we got another one for the F8F Bearcat, specifically the 1B. Now I said I was going to try to get both these videos up by today, which recording them is no problem, but I didn't take into account the editing time. So we're going to go in chronological order for the requests. We're going to start off with the Yak-7B, and we're going to see what it takes to fly it in Air RB. So it's been quite a while since I've taken this thing out, but apparently I've gotten quite a few kills with it. So first match with it's going to be kind of a refresher, see how it goes. Alright, let's get into it. It's... Okay, so this thing is quicker in a dive than I thought, but let's see if we can get this guy. Critical hit. Okay. Mistakes have been made. Okay, we'll take 20 minutes of fuel. Air targets and universal are the best belts for this, as far as I'm aware. Stealth is pretty good too, but I'm not too used to this gun on this plane here, so... 500mm conversions because we're all nose mounted. Alright, so we're teamed up with the Germans here against America, Britain, Japan, France, and Sweden. I really wish they would just go back to the old matchmaker. Axis versus Allies. Okay, because the airfield's going off this way, we're going to climb over here. We don't want to meet them head on. Climb rate appears to be decent, not spectacular. So our goal right now is to climb to 12,000 feet, roughly. Wait for some of the furball to commence. And then we'll turn in, wait for them to dive down low, and then start cleaning up people. Now just going off of the stack card here, if we have an energy advantage, meaning we have more altitude or more speed, or both, we should be able to turn with some people for a couple circles. Now you see I'm going into the yellow here. I can either turn on manual engine controls and open the radiator a bit, or I can just turn it down to 98% throttle. That's usually enough to cool it off. Some planes it isn't. So you got TBF, a Hampton, some B-17s. Okay, we got P-400 and P-40 here. And they are coming straight towards me. They probably don't see me yet, unless there's a guy below me spotting me. But we want to make sure we have more energy than both of those guys. Even though we have nose-mounted guns here, we're going to want to avoid going head-on. 50 cals have so much more ammo, and fire rate's way too easy to get hit. So it looks like we're not going to have time to climb to 12,000 feet this game. So we're just going to press forward into the battle. A6M, now that's a prime target there. He looks like he's at a pretty low energy right now, so let's go for him. Make sure there's no one going to jump on us, especially against the sun. Your visibility of spotting people against the sun is very small. Now we're going to be faster than him in a dive, but we have to be careful diving with this thing. It rips very easy. Okay, we're going to turn down our speed a little. Keeping a shallow dive here. There's one guy unaccounted for. So we should be good to dive in. Still want to aim for this A6M here. Try not to get going too fast here. Okay, good. Our team's just cleaning up now. Let's see if we can't do anything on this guy. Okay. Now, even though I said you don't want to go heads up, you want to fire a few shots so they can't just keep spraying at you. I'm going to try to bait this guy into having no energy. Be an easy kill for our teammates. Or for us, if these guys can't pull it off. I think that 109 is low on cannons, so let's just see what we can do here. Good job. Alright, looks like we got a P400 here. And it is game over. Alright, initial impressions so far, it's a fairly mediocre plane, I would say. I'm definitely going to have to switch up my tactics for the next game, because the last few games I've pretty much gotten no action, because the games end so quickly, everybody rushes in towards each other. So let's switch it up a little bit this game, and let's see what happens. Alright, so this game we're going to take a bit of a different approach. We're going to take off from the airfield. We're going to aim to hit about this mark here before we turn back in. So that way we have a little bit more time to climb, not much, but I'm a little worried about rushing in with this plane, because there's nothing glaringly great about this plane that I can see. I mean, the turning's average, the speed is average, the guns are pretty bad, I would say. But we'll see what we can do here. We got 4 bombers up high, it looks like. Yeah, bomber hunting is not something you'd want to do with this plane for sure. The 20mm, I don't know if it's still sparky a lot. But I know the 12.7s are pretty bad. A row 57. We're gonna start picking up some speed here. Don't want to enter the battle at too low of a speed. See what happens here. I think I'll be able to dive in on this guy here. He wants to come up here. Oh, that was a mistake on his part. Now he's gonna dive to the deck, isn't he? Not doing it. Okay, we got an A6M. I think there's very little I can do against that. So I believe he's just as fast and he turns much better. J-22, that's another one I gotta look out for. I just grinded the Swedish tech tree a month or two ago. And I was doing really good with that. I'm not liking this. I'm gonna turn away. Okay, this J-22 is distracted. He's our biggest threat at the moment. And this CW-21's diving straight for the ground again. Okay. We'll finish off, okay, he's dead. Okay, he should be dead. Alright, let's help out our HE-1. Oh, okay, he's dead. Alright, so out of these two, we definitely want to go for the A6M. We'll pull a split S, which is just the name of this maneuver. Watch our speed here so we don't rip. And... good. Lots of sparks on that guy there. Kill number 3. Still got a decent amount of ammo. We have an F-2A coming in. Get our speed up a little bit. Sunderland. Not a priority at the moment. I think a majority of these guys are all bombers that are left. Okay, good. F-2A is on fire. Let's make sure he's done. Try to stay on his 6. Not gonna steal a kill. Okay, good. P-36. Alright, this is one of those cases, again, if you want to climb after him, you gotta keep a high speed up. Okay, there's the Sunderland. Okay, let's see what this P-36 does. We're gonna see how good this thing can reverse.
Attack the enemy.
Oh, he didn't even try. Keep our shallow climb here. He's gonna waste a lot of his energy by pulling maneuvers like that. Yep. Okay. Be careful. Build up some more speed. Potato aim again. Our team just hit me. Hits. All I have is 12.7 left. Let's see if I can make it work. So I don't think this plane is more maneuverable than the P-36. I just think this guy is making some mistakes. Yeah, because right there he clearly outturned us. Try to keep the altitude above him. Okay. That right there is going to cost him. I was hitting, but it was all sparks again. Nose down. Dodge his guns. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly straight. He's going to turn after me. It's going to be an easy shot for our teammates, hopefully. So now he's going to get fixed on me. Okay. We got 42 shots left, so let's get close and make this count. Kill assist, I'll take that. So definitely the 12.7s are still not very good. At least the Russian ones aren't. So if you run out of cannon ammo, I definitely recommend RTBing. Let's see, we got 2 bombers on the enemy team that are still alive.
Returning to the base.
Buttery smooth landing. Apparently the brakes on this are non-existent. There they go. I miss the days where you could plant the nose into the ground by hitting the brakes too hard. Crazy to think how much War Thunder has changed over the years.
Attention to the map.
Yeah, I really wish they would have left the matchmaker alone for lower tiers. Mixed battles were always my least favorite thing about this game. It just took, I don't know, it took the fun out of knowing your opponent's weaponry and aircraft and taking your aircraft's advantages against them. I feel like a lot of the fun and skill came out of it. I mean, there is a lot of skill in facing your own aircraft. Don't get me wrong, it's just not as fun if you ask me. I don't know if the CW-21 is going to have enough ammo to finish this guy. Doesn't look like it. He's returning to base now. Try to intercept him here. As long as I can get to this guy before he gets near his airfield, which I think I'll be able to. Okay, our IL-2 is swooping in. Okay, that works. A little ramming tip for you guys out there. If you ever want to ram a plane, if you zoom in on the guy, he should be stationary on your screen. So you see if he's moving right to left on my screen here, I would want him to look stationary, occupying the same pixels the entire time. Up until I hit him. And that's a little tip for how to ram. I'll demonstrate that in a later video in a custom battle if you guys want. It's also how you get a good intercept angle if you guys are wondering. See how he's kind of staying in the same part of the screen? That's kill number 4. GG. So, decent reward again. I would have got 10,000 vehicle research, but same situation. Researching too high BR of a vehicle. Decent amount of SL. Top scorer on the team. 4 kills, 1 assist. Alright, so a little bit of a summary here. The first game I had, I didn't get much action. The guy I dove on, I wing ripped. So, you guys probably won't see that one. Next game, didn't really get any action either. So I switched up my tactics for the third game. Kind of rushed in a little bit, pushed it to its limits, and it came out pretty good. So I'd say overall it's a mediocre plane. You gotta really pay attention to your surroundings and put yourself in the right position. You can't really outturn your opponents, especially the Japanese. Let's see, we sell a bunch of A6M2Ns. And I have this thing stock, and it's 21.1 seconds turn time. And that's faster than the Yak-7 already. It is pretty slow, however, it is also stock. So if I spaded this, it would be pretty quick, I think. Kai 45s, they turn decent, they climb better, and they're faster for you. And I believe they also get an air spawn, because these are interceptors. So overall, I'd say it's an average plane. You can do good with it if you position yourself correctly. Would I say it's the best plane of this BR? Absolutely not. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Let me know what you want to see next.